If I had never gone to the workshop, I would have never understood what the gifts, what the charisms truly mean. And you feel this joy, and you understand what it is, and you're on fire to do God's work.
So I saw the workshop more as a invitation for me to discover something about myself that maybe I had never spent much time thinking about.
I was like, no way, I cannot do one more thing. I was really kind of overloaded with all my ministries, and I was looking to kind of narrow my focus a little bit more. Just a number of places in my ministries, I felt like I was going this direction and that direction, and saying yes to a lot of things, all with the desire to really just be doing whatever God wanted me to do. I started to kind of get excited because it led me to think that this could help me focus my efforts and really actually be doing the work of God and what He wants me to do on here.
I was absolutely struck by the notion of being able to discern. What does it mean to discern a charism? And realizing that a charism is something given by the Holy Spirit, specifically at our baptism. And we began to discern how is the Holy Spirit specifically supernaturally gifted me in ways to minister to other people, in ways to minister in my church.
So there's hidden ones that the Holy Spirit gives you that can just transform your life. It can make the church grow. It can do wonderful things, and that's where I'm starting to tap.
I remember about 6 months ago, I had said to my spiritual director, I wish there was a way that I could just do my ministry work for just having lunch with my friends or people that I meet and want to invite to lunch. And he said, Meg, that's absolutely a ministry. And so I was like, okay. And that helped calm me down a little bit, as opposed to, I've got to be on this committee, I've got to be doing this, because there's so much good out there that needs to be done. When you're really trying to follow the path of God, you think, should I do that and that? And then you constantly find yourself overwhelmed and overloaded. And so what the Called and Gifted workshop really helped me see was that we are all called specifically and given specific gifts to let God work through us that way.
To me, that's another perfect example of the goodness of God and His love for me, because He has given me all the gifts that I need to take on whatever's set out in front of me.
I learned how powerful our charisms and our gifts are that the Holy Spirit gives us, and how much I wasn't using them. I needed to take the bow off those gifts, the wrapping paper, and put them into action to really build up God's church.
It's always in you. It's always been there. It's learning how to use it. It's something you have. And it's a great pleasure. It's a great, wonderful experience when you can just deep inside, you pull it out and it's like, this works.
In the places that we operate, when we're operating in our charisms, there's a freedom that God gives us. There is a life-giving aspect to the people that we minister to. There's a life-giving aspect even to us ourselves when we're beginning to operate in these charisms.
Well, when it's all said and done, and that final judgment day when I stand before the Lord, perhaps He'll ask me, Al, what have you done with what I have given? And I think for me to answer that question, the Called and Gifted workshop is going to be a major part of my answer. For those that might be on the fence and a little bit unsure, I would say to you that you're going to be blessed.
It's exciting. It's exciting. It is. There is something incredibly life-giving about the workshop. There's something incredibly. There's something that it's like the curtains were pulled back. You understand. There's this whole other aspect of my relationship with God. It's not just about God and me and what He's doing in my life, but what He wants to do through my life. And in that process, beginning to energize, beginning to have the Holy Spirit flowing through me in unique ways that He never has before.
Last night when the bishop was speaking about and giving our Lord's Prayer to the elect, he had said something to the tune of, on earth as it is in heaven. And I just imagine sometimes, like, if we were all expressing the charisms that God gave us, it would be like heaven, because we would be literally doing exactly what we were created to do.
Come and taste the goodness of the Lord. For a long time in my life, I had searched a question I had, what do you want of me, Lord? And I'm sure there's a lot of people that have that same question. And I found the answer at the workshop.